Paul Klee was a Swiss-born painter, printmaker, and draughtsman. Despite being dubbed as a prolific modern artist, his artistic journey was not a smooth one. For years, Klee had relentlessly experimented with his use of color to shape his unique personal style that we have come to know today. As such, Klee's works cannot be categorized under any specific artistic movement. In this video, I will be discussing about Paul Klee's artistic journeys and elements that have influenced him as an artist. Klee was born in München-Bruxelles, near Bern, Switzerland, 1879, to Hans and Ida Klee. Encouraged by his parents, he started violin classes at the age of 7 and proved himself to be a talented musician. This interest in music would later be one of the elements that influenced Klee's works. He naturally saw analogies between music and visual art, such as in the transient nature of musical performance and the time-based processes of painting. Even at a young age, Klee had demonstrated his high understanding of the use of line, shape, and volume through his caricatures, which he was best at doing at the time. Eventually, in 1898, Klee was allowed to study at the Academy of Fine Arts in Munich, even though his parents were not keen on the idea at first. In 1914, Klee paid a visit to Tunisia, a northernmost country in Africa, along with Auguste Macke and Louis Moylet, where he famously stated, "Colors have taken possession of me. No longer do I have to chase after it. I know it has held me forever. Color and I are one. I am a painter." There, he claimed in his diary, his breakthrough to painting in color had occurred. The bright light of Tunisia had offered him a new perspective of color. During his stay, Klee gradually detached color from physical description and used it independently, which gave him the push towards abstraction, which is demonstrated to his work Hammamet with his Mosque, 1914. With abstracted forms and merry symbols, he expressed the most diverse subjects drawn from his imagination: poetry, music, literature, and his reaction to the world around him. His subjects reveal his impish humor, his bent toward the fantastic and the meditative. He also loves to ponder upon the wordplay of his titles, as they set up the perspective from which he wanted the works to be seen, whether ironic, poetic, irreverent, deadpan, flippant, or, near the end of his life, melancholic. He also greatly admired the artwork of children and those suffering from psychological disorders. Klee believed that they have the power to see, thus regarding them as unfiltered forms of self-expression. Klee constantly experimented with artistic techniques and the expressive power of color, in the process often breaking traditional or academic rules of painting with oils on canvas. He had also applied paint in unusual ways, such as spraying and stamping during his years at the Bauhaus. Paul Klee was an artist who undoubtedly changed the course of modern art. He is regarded as one of the most influential German painters of his era. With over 10,000 works left behind, Klee had left a legacy that shall continue to inspire and remind generations of artists. He asserted that all artworks, even the most abstract, should be inspired by nature, follow the ways of natural creation, the becoming, the functioning of forms, he taught his students. Then perhaps, starting from nature, you will achieve formations of your own, and one day you may even become like nature yourself and start creating.